So cool. Okay, like I was saying, page 194, number 14. So number 14 was 5x 6y equals 20 negative 3x minus 7y equals negative 29. All right, so what are we going to do on number 14?
You take the 5, the 6, the negative 3, and the negative 7, put that into cartoons and you go to whatever it's called.
Matrix?
That thing. The matrix.
Okay, now what?
Now you do 5 times negative 7, and then negative 3 times 6. Oh, you just skip the entire thing. Sweet. Okay. I see.
Does that sound right?
Yes, that's what I've got to so far.
So you end up with negative, what is that?
17.
2 plus, 17.
Woohoo! I did that perfect.
Does that sound right? What?
That's why everything's wrong.
Oh. Guess that one was wrong. Okay, now what?
Now we do the last two. So it would be 26, negative 29, and negative 7. Correct. Question mark.
So 20 times negative 7 would be negative 140. Does that sound right?
Yes.
And then negative 29 times 6 is a whole heap.
Wait, what did you say? 20 times 7 is is that a negative 7?
Yeah.
That would be 29 plus 6.
This would be minus 174. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Minus 174. Wouldn't it be plus?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Minus negative 174.
Okay.
I see confused faces. Are we confused? Do I need to pause a moment? We have questions.
He skipped the part where you do the 20 and 7 and put that next to each other. You just
This gives us this. This gives us this.
29 is that. I thought 35 and 18 were an N.
35.
No, it's these.
I don't know all about it. I thought that 35 and 18. I thought that was M. Not 20 and 20.
What an enjoyable learning experience you have had.
Congratulations. You've been given the chance to learn.
Yay.
That's great. Insert sarcastic.
Do we have to multiply
We sound like
negative 35 times
programs in sci-fi movies.
No, you subtract them.
New planet and start speaking to them.
Yeah, so wait.
Hello. Question mark.
Let me punch this in the calculator before I forget what I'm doing, and then I'll answer your question. So remember to do the determinant. You multiply, and then you subtract what you multiplied. So negative 35 minus negative 18.
Oh. That's what I did.
Yay, good.
I got it right. I was just thinking. Okay.
Good. You have also been given the opportunity to learn. Good job. Congratulations. Good.
Okay.
That's why we do homework right there, so we can figure out where we're confused.
Let's go. It's working.
Okay, so for the last bit,
5, 20, -3, -29. That's what I get. And then 5 times -29 will be -145.
it would be negative 145
Okay.
minus negative, what would that be, 60? No, yeah, 60. Yes.
Wait.
You already said you got it wrong, so what does that tell us?
But after you do that part,
Yes, ma'am.
then you're in like the parentheses. You did that. That's still times, and then
Yes.
is
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So there we go.
You multiply the diagonals and subtract what you got. So this is 5 times -7 minus -3 times 6. Right.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Put the top one.
That's where I got this green bit.
34. So for 145, would it be plus 16 times?
Start over. What?
Negative 145 plus 16.
Would be negative whatever that is.
80. 85.
Is it 85?
So 34 divided by -17.
Yeah, it is. What'd you say, girl?
I might have to
That's fine.
34, and then you divide that by -17. Is that what you do next? Yeah.
Yes, that will be the next step after. Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do.
No, you have to divide it, or you just leave it 34 when
So those are the determinants that we need. To get x, we do this one over this one. And to get y, we do. This is not what the answer said it was.
So we've got so fast. So.
Oh, no, it does. I'm sorry. I got confused. I'm good. Negative 85 over negative 17, right?
Yep.
So this equals 2, and this equals 5. Negative 2, right? So our answer is -2, 5. Questions on that one? You can take whatever you need.
Could you technically do 34 -85 as the worst pair, and then just put it all under -17 as your answer?
No, because they're two separate bits.
Okay. They're both being divided by -7.
True. I understand where you're going. And if it was like a solid term and it was like an X or something, it wasn't an ordered pair. But since it's an ordered pair, you have to keep the different parts separate.
So in this case,
you could theoretically do it with like set builder notation or something.
Cool.
Maybe, but it would take more writing than what we did for this. So that seems like a mistake. What were you asking?
The fractions at the end, on the bottom has to be the first number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that first determinant.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. What other questions on your homework do y'all have? Here are the answers, girl.
-610. Okay, so.
I can because I'm cool, but you know.
Okay.
Okay. So I think I saved this out the other day. I'm doing better about saving things, but not perfect. If there is a snowstorm and keeps us from coming, we will be having class virtually. For my class, I am 98.5% sure we will be using Google Meet instead of Zoom. But the link will be on.
Oh no.
It's like Zoom, but it has a 60-minute time limit instead of a 45-minute time limit. And I can do presentation mode, so it doesn't have this weird flopping on the video and whatever else. I think I might can even just not record y'all's faces, but we will see.
That'd be awesome.
What if I want to make faces with the camera?
What?
What if I want to make faces with the camera?
No.
If I do record, just like always, if I do record your faces when I upload the video, I will put it as unlisted and not public. So
I want not to be famous.
Yeah.
you can make yourself public. I don't really care about that. But
How are the talent scouts supposed to hear my voice and hear the recording?
well, you're gonna have to do some recording. You probably need a better microphone.
Probably.
What is this? Notes, and this is from. What was the date that this was recorded or this was done?
Today.
The first. Sure. That is what I have been doing, so that's fine. 0101. No, just kidding. 0201.
On the 22nd.
Stuff. I don't even know. It's fine. Okay, now. So before I take all this out, everybody. Oh, this is why I need more RAM. Okay. Before I take all this out, we're done with looking at homework. Yes, no, maybe. Sure. Doesn't sound confident, but what ifs? Blammo. All right, so this is where we were. We were in the middle of solving this problem.
Yeah, I gotta rewrite that.
Uh-oh. Did you keel it?
Yeah,
I keel you.
it was
Okay.
on the back of my.
I am recording again. Yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we did was we rewrote the first two columns outside, and then we multiplied in the first direction. Okay?
Yes.
That's what we did so far. And we added all of those up, or we are going to. The next thing you do is you do. I already did pink. I got to do something else. How about blue? Okay. So our third step is to multiply the other way diagonal, just like we did on a 2x2. Except these you're going to subtract. So minus -4 times 2 times 3. I also should tell you, in case y'all are worried or whatever else, I think it affected y'all less. I mean, they were the only ones that were there for whatever reason. But I do have a much better setup at home for Zoom class, and so it should go smoother if we do actually go virtual again on whatever day that would be, Thursday, due to inclement weather. There's a 50% chance of Wednesday and Thursday for it to snow and whatever else. So that means it probably won't at all. And since everybody seems to be preparing really well, nothing's going to happen. It's going to be like 60 degrees and, there it is. But just so y'all know, that's what's happening. So there's the first one, and then we're going to subtract this one. Minus. What are you asking?
Why do you do that?
Because it's the other way.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. It just.
And then minus.
But you have to put minus in the beginning of it too.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're subtracting all of those. Are you confused? Where are you confused?
I didn't know what you were doing.
But do you know now?
I think so.
Let me pause and then let you look and see if you still think so.
multiply down and you subtract up.
Yep. Well, you multiply all of them, but you add down and you subtract up.
Oh, what?
See, these are still multiplied.
Right.
So you multiply, but you add going down. The orange ones we're adding between, and then we're subtracting the opposite ones.
Okay.
Okay. So 4 times 2 times 9. So that would be 8 times 9, which is what? Definitely not 73, but that's close.
72. 72. Oh yeah.
72. And then negative 8 times 6 times 4 is what? I can tell you right now, it'll be close to 200.
197. Negative.
You're lying, but you're so close. Because we've got a negative times a negative times a positive. So positive 197. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Is that right? 24 times 8 is 197? That sounds confusing. Yeah, that's not quite right. Something, I don't know what you punched, but something happened.
It would be
Because it's not 197.
192. Yeah.
192. Yeah.
Okay, and then 3 times 3 times 5. Well, 3 times negative 3 times 5 is what?
Negative 30.
Negative 45.
Negative 45. Then minus negative 4 times 2 times 3.
Oh, we put them next to each other?
Yeah, we're doing all of this together.
Cool. I'm going to
Negative 24.
wait, what is that?
It's minus 24.
Yeah.
Minus negative 24. Just kidding. LOL, JK.
Yeah, I was gonna say that should.
Minus, and then 5 times 6 times 4.
120.
It is 120. You are right.
Yeah, depending on what.
And then minus, and then 9 times 3 times 8.
216. Indeed.
Indeed.
216.
Look at how smart my calculator is.
If we could smile.
Okay. Everybody with us. Everybody understand what's happening. Everybody where we are. Know what's going on. What's going on?
So we just bring all of them down.
Yeah, this is all of this is actually on one line. I just wrote it. So this is all that added together. So that's actually all on one line. I just wrote it on 2.
4 times 2 times 9, and then the those three, and those three, and those three, and then.
So these 3 right here go with these 3 right here, and these ones go with these ones.
I forgot the negative.
I think that helped the
Which negative did I forget, Senor?
Very middle should go with.
It's right here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, whatever. OMG. So 72 plus 192 would be 264. We can ka-chink right here. Negative 45 plus 24 would be what? Negative
Are you just doing
21. Yep. That's what I figured. You can do it however you want to do it. You can punch it all in the calculator once, but if you make a tiny mistake, you broke everything.
Well, it all looks good to me.
I don't want to broke it.
And then this would be minus 336. So then these two would be 243 minus 336. Y'all see what teaching middle school does to me? It's got me doing stuff in my head. Terrifying.
Oh no. Scary.
It is scary because I've never been very good at mental math, to be honest. Negative 93 is what I got. That is the determinant of that 3x3 matrix.
Negative 93. What?
Wow.
Banana impersonation.
Okay. What?
Example 2.
Except a 2.
Example 2.
Example 2 is going to be solving a system using determinants. So we're going to solve a 3x3 system using Cramer's rule.
Oh boy.
Because the rule is the same thing. We're just going to end up having to do 3 determinants, actually 4, right? We're going to have to do 4 determinants for the problem. I did say that sometimes they take longer. Actually, that's debatable, honestly. Because 3x3 systems are a gigantic pain no matter which way you phrase it. Which is why later, if any of you happen to go into engineering and you do circuits and you're doing like 3x3 systems and 4x4 systems, you're going to punch it in the calculator and let it do the math for you. Brilliant.
Save your brain power. Your brain is really small.
And you know what's really cool? In case somebody gets obnoxious with you and you're like, why do you have to do that with a calculator? Aren't you smart? You can be like, dude, that's what real engineers do. They just punch it in the computer. That's how that works. Friend of mine is a mechanical engineer, and he had to do all that kind of stuff. He worked for the Air Force for a while and all of these things, and he's worked for several different engineering places after that. He said in his entire career, he solved a differential equation once. And knowing him, he probably didn't even have to. He just wanted to do it that one time. There it is. No, but it is related to Kevin.
Is it,
Kevin from 321 Pan.
I know that dude. That dude's cool.
Did you say 3, 2, 1 penguins? Example.
Yours.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Either his brother or
We're going to solve
Yeah, I know his last name.
using
Kevin's also
Cramer's rule.
Cramer's rule.
So here's our system. 4x plus 5y minus 6z. If you make mistakes on these, I am 98.5% sure the mistakes will be copy errors.
Yep.
So make sure when you're copying something down, you take the time to slowly do it correctly. Probably.
Oh no.
You're gonna have to do 4 of these.
Oh no.
So on this problem. So whatever that's gonna take you. Okay. Okay. Y'all don't listen when I speak, do you? Because I've already said that twice.
But you said it was going to take longer, but not that much longer.
Y'all, I said you're going to have to do 4 of these. I said you're going to have to do 3 of these. Well, actually 4 of these. And then later I said you're going to have to do 4 of these again. And this is the 3rd time I've said you're going to have to do 4 of these.
I just finished that other problem.
I assumed you meant 3 separate problems.
Ah, well that makes sense actually.
That's reasonable.
I'm a reasonable man. I do reasonable things, but I carry money around in my pocket.
What's his name?
You know what's really fun that you don't get to do in this class is finding identity matrices and all that kind of stuff. Because there's actually a whole nother way to do these, and it's called Gauss-Jordan elimination, and it's a lot of fun too.
Did you just put ZZ?
Apparently, but what I meant to put was 7z.
Oh, that's what my sevens look like. So
Z word.
I know what you're talking
You
about.
make C, you make Z sevens. Z sevens.
I don't do Roman sevens.
The alphabet is not in alphabetical order.
What?
The alphabet is not in alphabetical order.
That doesn't make any
What makes you
sense.
say that?
Based on the way you spell the pronunciations.
What?
Oh,
Oh, the
so
word
it's-
alphabet is not in.
Oh,
Well,
I see.
Yeah,
Well, duh.
H doesn't start with an H, it starts with an A.
Okay.
Oh.
So to do this using Cramer's rule, we've got to do 4 determinants. We've got to do our core one, right? And then we've got to do one where we're replacing the x's, and then we've got to do one where we're replacing the y's, and we've got to do one where we're replacing the z's. Same thing as a 2 by 2, just with an extra variable. Okay, so we'll do the first one first, right? So the first one, we're going to find the determinant of 4, 5, -6, 3, -2, 7, 7, -6, -8. Someday I'm gonna have enough. I'm gonna like be going really fast enough through an Algebra 2 class for some strange reason, and we're gonna do Gauss-Jordan elimination, whether it's in the book or not, because I think it's fun. And you end up with cool little identity matrix that looks like this. Oops, I've already messed it up.
Is that like that computer?
It is how a computer would solve this matrix, but
I don't see.
we're not gonna. We don't have time to mess with it, so we're just gonna use Cramer's rule.
Oh,
Okay,
I would want to learn that though.
it's pretty fun actually.
You should not do that.
Okay, so to find this determinant, what are we going to do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros?
Rewrite.
What?
Rewrite the first two.
Oh yeah, that's on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to multiply here. So what's 4 times -2 times -8? You can do whatever you want, but I'm going to go straight for this. How about the answer is 64? Does that sound right to y'all?
No.
Did you even do it? Are you just hoping that I'm right? Because I wouldn't hope that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Minecraft, for helping me know that off the top of my head.
And then we're going to multiply this guy, right? So 5 times 7 times 7. Whatever 49 times 5 is, right?
245.
Anybody else agree?
245. It'll be plus, right?
I guess if I'm going to do this highlighting method, I should probably label both of them, huh?
Good job.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
Why are they different colors? Yeah.
Because I'm going to do each line in different colors so you can see where I got it from later when you look at my notes.
Yep.
I think I have them.
So I'm doing.
You don't have to do what I'm doing.
I'm gonna do all ones this way.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
Yeah,
I'm doing.
just
However it works for you.
Are you
I
gonna do
do,
it?
but
I do. Also highlighters if I do.
Okay.
And
So 6 times 3 times 6.
6 times 6 is
108.
106. So 36 times 3. So it should be
108.
108.
And it is positive 108 because -6 times -6 is positive.
So 36 times 3 is 108. Correct.
Okay. Now what we doing? Now we're moving into the cool colors. That sounds fun. Warm colors, cool colors. All right. So minus 7 times -2 times -6.
$84.
It is 84. And then minus. So what'd y'all get for that?
Negative 168.
Yeah, watch your negatives. They'll get ugly on you.
7,156.
What? Uh-oh, something happened. Check your maths.
The next one's negative.
Negative 168.
Are you sure? Are you
So minus negative
120?
120.
Negative 120.
I'm going to go ahead and ka-chink the ones that can be so I don't forget that later. So 64 plus 245 is 309. Does that sound right to y'all? And 108 minus 84 is 24. Does that sound right?
Sounds about right. Yep. Looks about right.
So that should be 288. So 309 plus 24 plus 288 gives us 621. Does that look right to y'all?
I got 400.
I got 405.
What? Wait, what?
I got Abraham Lincoln for some reason.
I got it wrong.
Hey.
So everybody check their math because it seems like we got 5 different numbers.
How would you do 400 when there's a 300 and a 200? And if you add those, that's at least 500.
I'm so confused right now.
Were you confused? Are you actually confused? It's simple arithmetic,
Maybe
man.
not as
This is like second grade math. 64 plus 245 plus 108.
So
Okay.
Negative
So there's our first matrix. Let's do the next one.
Go.
I got 621.
Okay, so I'm gonna label.
I got 809.
Are you figuring out where you broke it?
No.
All right. Well, figure it out, man.
What you got?
Using the exact same numbers you did. I still have the wrong one. I'm not sure.
Adding the 309.
Okay. So this is going to be the matrix for x, the x term. So what are we going to do with that?
Do negative 14.
That's right. We're going to place the x column with these numbers. So negative 14,
Well, what's the other matrix? Is
47.
that C?
That was C. You would probably call it D technically on this one, but it doesn't matter. If you want to call it C, that's fine.
47.
And then the rest is the same. Yep.
I am correct.
Where are you confused, buddy?
The other matrices.
Are you confused with the arithmetic part that's right here? Okay, so check your math.
Wait a minute. So why
Punch it all in at once.
I did, and I got the same number I did when I did the first 3 numbers.
Yeah, when I punched in all of
Do 64 plus 245 plus 108 minus 84 plus 168 plus 120. I bet you accidentally subtracted one of those. I bet almost anything that's what had happened.
Plus 2 plus
108 minus 8
rewrite
4 plus 1 6
I got 621.
Yeah.
Did you get it wrong again?
I got 621, but I also got 621.
Well, good. You should have got
64 plus 25, or 445, 245. There we go. And 108. I don't know.
So why would you put?
I don't know how you did that. Some strange magic.
My negative button.
I'm listening. I hear confused those things. I haven't heard a question that I can answer yet.
Keep writing.
Is this gonna end up on the test somewhere?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This is gonna be what?
Why?
This should be the only question on the test.
That's right. Yes.
That's
That'll be a test.
It will be, as I've said repeatedly, but we've already proven repeatedly that y'all don't listen always. There will only be one 3x3 system on any given quiz or a test. Okay, so then we would write negative 14, 47, 15, 5, negative 2, negative 6.
That was bad. I almost did 16 instead of 15.
Then we would multiply down. So negative 4 times negative 2 times negative 8 is negative something. I can tell you that right now. Whatever I meant. Calm down.
I'm gonna say.
No. Yes.
Well, that's a big negative. It's like a 9 times 7. Okay. It's a little less than it. See? Look at the negative.
This was a fat negative.
That's how you divide numbers.
Negative 2, 24.
I agree.
Positive.
Oh.
No, negative.
Negative.
What to what now?
Nate, are you doing your work?
Yes.
You are now, maybe.
You're doing his work. He's calling. So he's doing his work.
No, I'm doing my own work.
He is now, maybe.
5, 2.
Probably.
And
It says the one that is not paid for any of the food that he is consumed. You have preloaded off your parents' phone your entire
I remember.
What is this conversation?
You are one more time. Sorry. The ones that go on your cost, like the red that's right there, you add all those up, right?
Well, you multiply them.
You multiply it. How do we get from
Multiply every diagonal.
Did you get like 10,000? Just kidding. Wait, did you get
10,000? I did not get 10,000. I did get 1,692.
Yes, right. Me too.
I don't like these big numbers.
I don't like these big numbers. It's going to be okay. You got this.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I got negative 16.
You done got
No, it's not negative, right? It's
Yes,
not
you
negative.
You know what?
Minus.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm using all of these colors. I don't like writing down a number. I'm like, there's no way that's right.
I think I can kind of understand that.
Like, really? Why is that correct? I'm a minute.
You get frustrated there.
Yes. Never underestimate my ability to get frustrated.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Keep
5,
it.
8.
And
I
then
did that. I think I'm right. Alright. Okay, that's better.
negative 1,880.
Yep.
Okay. So, y'all agree with my numbers?
Numbers, the first three.
Okay.
The first three.
Okay, so then you punch it all in there. Ready, go.
Do you want to punch it in?
You can do whatever you want to do, man.
Can we just solve through it? So
You can, sure.
Never mind, it's fine.
Just slow down and pay attention to what you're doing.
2, 4.
3,190. Oh, nice.
No.
That's not what I got.
3,105?
That's what I got.
Yay.
3,105.
Yep.
Look at how smart I am.
That's wicked smart.
Oh, I got that.
Although being able to punch numbers in a machine doesn't necessarily make you smart. Even Homer Simpson can do that.
Punching it with that word.
3,164.
That's still not what I got.
Oh wait, I got 1,505.
Ah, yes. But
That's still not what I got, or what they got.
Yeah, that's what I
I
got.
only get to
Yeah.
Wait,
What are y'all doing?
Make sure you copy the
Make sure you do your.
Yeah, make sure you copied it down, right?
Make sure you're doing plus, not times. I just did that. Big number.
Yeah, that'll be crazy.
I'm cheaper.
it's cheaper to buy 9 basic brown bags. Or to buy 4 of the basic
Don't forget that first negative either.
Right.
4 of the basic brown bags.
Yep.
You also get exercise.
So do you want? Yeah, for like.
You get more science that way, but no dreams.
Wow.
So our next matrix for the Y
Now there's a 30%
part.
chance of
It's a
snow
little
on
bit more
Wednesday.
expensive to do.
There was 50, so it's going down.
I mean, I just really looked and there's only snow on Thursday, but now there's Wednesday and Thursday. 50
That's
snow
not
on
what
Thursday.
my app said this morning, but possibly true.
Maybe
My device is true.
Did you know it's Tuesday?
What?
This is an important fact.
Oh wait.
The 22nd of this month is the best day of the year.
Oh, you actually have a math class in my
Because Tuesday until the
Not you, the
second,
math
the
class.
second
Like,
month,
like
2022.
Oh,
Tuesday.
Okay, so there's the next matrix. Get after it, right?
Put that down next.
The matrix. I should really be writing matrices in dark green. That would have been nice, or fluorescent green. That would have been matching of things.
What was the answer for the other one?
3,105.
So let me. I need to put it down. Where is
Did
it?
you copy everything down right?
3105.
I can't see the matrix.
I can't see those. I can't see.
Why are you?
There we go.
Okay. I need to make sure.
I have not seen it.
me neither.
I was gonna watch it on my friend's HBO Max, but then they had already taken it off, so I haven't watched it.
That's weird.
I don't know if I really care to watch it, but I probably will eventually.
I've never seen any of them, so it would probably be confusing.
Yeah, it probably would be.
I'm just irritated at the lack of science.
The lack of science. I think you're confused about
I got
what.
it.
All right.
That's why they call it science fiction.
It would take more
You
to
did the last one?
The other one? Yeah.
set
Okay.
up, or to set up and maintain
What
machines
did you
only
get
have
for
the
your
humans that they would have gotten from the humans.
3.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true.
3,105.
Because we aren't exactly the best source of it.
I didn't get that, but
We're really not.
I like the Futurama episode where they make fun of that.
Why didn't they just build a nuclear reactor and throw all the humans in it? That would have been more efficient.
Yeah, so that's why they were in the Matrix? Like, or, I don't know.
Yes,
Wait.
humans are batteries. That's the premise.
Okay,
It's kind of dumb,
that is
actually.
pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Well,
That's not really the point of the movie, and there's a lot more to it than that. But
I get that, but still.
yeah, that's they were mad at humans because humans were trying to control their lives. So, like naughty little teenagers, they put their parents in a vat and used them as batteries.
We have all done that before.
Which is weird.
As you do.
As you do.
We barely produce enough electricity to keep our own bodies running, much less allow it to be siphoned off.
Okay.
You probably would have all died of heart attack.
We can power a 9-volt battery though, so there's that.
Do your math, man. You should be concentrating on multiplying things in your calculadora.
Shower.
Focus. You're better at copying? So are we.
Is it negative 1,974?
No.
The next one?
Yep, that's what I got.
I don't know.
Wait,
1,900.
why isn't that -8? That one right there.
What?
The third column over in the matrix. The bottom one. Isn't that -8?
Yes, it is, which means there's. This means that this is wrong. There we go.
Wait, what? 11?
That should have been a -8. Like I said, copy errors.
Oh, mine's -8.
Aren't you special? Trying to flex on me over here.
I am flexing. I'm not trying. You were doing on Thursday trying.
I'm not trying.
Like, is the next one the one I think
never
it
try to
is?
do that.
It's gonna be 420, isn't it?
It's 420. What happened in 1974?
It's right there.
Yeah, what happened in 1974?
It got widgy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Next one 336.
But things happen.
People died.
I got
No,
336.
the war was over about this.
336. Isn't that right? Am I you are right.
Okay.
Negative.
There's numbers. Punch them in.
Don't actually punch them in because that might damage the card.
But you can try.
You can try. That's fact.
No one's gonna try.
I mean, someone lies. I doubt it.
Well, if they really into trying, right? I don't know what I'm saying.
Just all the people that would.
I got negative 1,242.
Like what?
I got the same club. Wait, no, I didn't. What did I do wrong? I am somehow off by 300.
Negative 1,000. Negative 1,242. I got 1,766. Okay.
I got negative
Oh, that's a
570.
negative. That's why.
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah, that was
There it is.
Is there one more?
Wait,
One
what
more.
was, oh,
I added a number I should have subtracted. That was my
I don't know what I did wrong. Negative
I thought I was
570.
After we finish all these, because we're pushing up on time. After we finish all these, let me write on here. Just you can probably figure out the last after you do this last one. To actually get x, we would do this number divided by that number, right? 105 divided by 621 equals, so x equals 5 on this problem. And then to do y, we would do negative 1,242 divided by 621. And we end up, yeah, it's going to be 2, easily negative 2. So our answer is going to be the ordered pair 5, negative 2. And I'll go ahead and give you the last one. You can check this as a part of your homework if you want, or you can just do your homework, either one. So this is going to be the answer once we finish that one. Let me type your homework. I think we're going to give you less problems numerically, but it'll still probably take about the same amount of time. So proud.
Wait, am I dividing all of them by 612? Or 60?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, all of them separately.
Yeah, the first one.
Homework pages.
Well, yeah, that's what I.
Actually, not pages, plural, but just page 109. Oh, page 195. We're gonna do numbers. Let's do. How about 34 through 38. 38 evens. And 46 and 48. 48. Evens. Haha. He jokes.
Funny.
Questions before you leave?
Before we leave.
Yeah.
On big trees.
What? What? Possibly poinsettias. Okay.
What would be